Here, Zero. These two players have ran into each other 4 different sets. Monarch has won every single one of them, including last year's combo breaker at losers quarterfinals where it was 3-0 Monarch.
Yes, that was a massive, massive tear that Monarch was on at combo breaker. We'll see how the performance continues here and see if anything has changed, because of course we're expecting 6 coming from Ryazo. Again, has entertained swapping around on other characters, has entertained committing to Anila, which has always been a lie. And then, of course, Monarch is going to be playing the patented Metera, who has been a force to be reckoned with in this version of the game. She's just really difficult to navigate the screen space against, but Seox has a few tools, especially an empty hand to try to close the gap, and already a 5L to interrupt.
It's also worth mentioning that across the 4 sets, these two have played at events like Roundhouse last year, Combo Breaker, and Frosty Faustings, all within last year. Ryazo only took a single game off of Monarch. Everything else has been a clean sweep on Monarch's side. And so Ryazo, with this new version of Seox that got recently adjusted in the patch that preceded the event, we have to see if that's going to be the answer right here. But Monarch in full control right now. Ryazo trying to find the way in.
Hold this. Ultimate butterfly, lock it down. We can just whittle away with some of these projectiles here to start threatening Chip. This is the thing, Ryazo can be down a step against an opponent, but has a way to flip the switch. But on the other side of the coin, you have Monarch, who is calculated, controlling a set throughout the entire run. So you have to be careful of the mistakes that you're making here. And there are few and far between on the side of Seox, considering the low health pool that we have. Nice empty hand.
There we go. The empty hand is now full of Monarch's life bar as Ryazo is going to take this pesky zoner into the corner. Going to go for the usual setups right here, but Monarch with the early call out on the throw actually just has a strong read on Ryazo's offensive tendencies, but Ryazo says, read this, with a wake-up mash.
And that's what I was talking about, right? Being able to flip the script, like things seem to be going your way, and then suddenly Ryazo says, it's my turn. I'm going to play the game. Super. There we go. Round up here for Ryazo.
All right, tying things up now. And I mean, this is going to be a pretty definitive state. If Ryazo can get this first game from Monarch, it's just one more to get into that top 8 on winner's side, which makes that run into the top 3 so much easier. And that is crucial at this 5-star Side Games World Cup event.
Ooh, what was the interrupt? Oh, no. Sound special here coming from Ryazo, gets interrupted, but we do get the 6-claw ultimate edition to push forward, holding that corner position.
All right, here we go, Ryazo. Actually going to be in a really good spot here. Going to put Monarch out of this round and goes up 1-0, saying, listen, all that data that Mangaga's been quoting, that's from 2025. It's new year, new me, and a new Seox as well with those adjustments. Just one more between you and this bracket demon. What a statement it would be to start off this top 16 by beating one of your long-standing bracket demons, punctuating this rivalry. Monarch like, Mangaka, shut up, like he can hear me. But just taking
I guarantee Ryazo made a little face there, because Ryazo is definitely an animated individual when we come to play. So Monarch's like, hold on, you need to relax. I'm going through my meditation. I'm about to go through my notes here.
Everyone gets one. You got one before. You got one before, too. What are you freaking out about? Freak out about this. Look at this. Metera got bombos. Even if the life totals, we evade through the empty hand. Putting Ryazo back to this full screen. Thunder Flash. Look at this actually counter pattern as well, using the different versions of Thunder Flash to go for those different follow-ups. And look at this, suffocating Monarch with that ultimate 6-claw execution. Oh, things get a little hairy though. It's a close slash starter, but drops the combo. Very rare for Ryazo to do so.
A couple dash lights to close the gap, make the threat here. Monarch not ready to press the 5L. Rainfall, nice roll. 5L not close enough for the confirm here, but look at the breakpoint.
Spot dodge. We could have tech there. It wasn't a full true punish, but that is, as we do get the delay fall, baiting Ryazo's button press. I believe it was a throw tech. And so now Monarch, despite being down in that round, was able to find the comeback. But Ryazo keeping things explosive.
Dash light here. Ooh, able to get the shot. Nice spot dodge.
Okay, ready for the throw tech this time. The adjustment's been made.
Watch. Oh, got the extra hands up at the close heavy. He's going to connect.
Yeah, but we drop it to 6 o'clock execution, keeping Monarch on the defensive right now. Going for the Thunder Flash. Monarch just disengages with a safer retreat option, covering as many different scenarios as possible with his defensive choices, and I love that so much.
Covered on the back foot, BC away. Ooh. Wow, yeah, trying to get those throw baits here. Ryazo seeing Monarch get a little bit anxious. Off the wall we go. Lights. Reset for another one here. We've already been teched out. Monarch not biting here. We'll take the late tech.
As Ryazo under loud duress, the seal comes through, but we're holding. We catch the backdash with the press. Excellent read there from Ryazo. You're now at set point, and I feel like this is going to be definitive for Ryazo. I'm worried that if he doesn't win right here, Monarch's going to run away with the rest of the set. It's possible, like, because once you get to that point, it's like, damn it, I was just there. I don't want to lose to him for a 5th time.
Let's see. Oh, blocking a blockable situation.
Look at that movement speed usage too, using the fact that Seox is so fast to get close enough to Monarch, baiting in some of these jabs. Perfect play time spot dodge, but it's very tricky to get it just right so you actually get a punish on those BCs.
Yes, indeed. BC and BC away. Monarch being very liberal by spending those break points. Let's see, 5L. Nice threat here, backing away from the gated demons. Nice!
Oh, the jab, nice. Interrupting. Yeah, look at this. This is slowly whittling away. The mask is broken on 6. Empty hand. BC, get off of me. 1 point left for Monarch. Ryazo can have one more opportunity to try to get in there. All break points are gone.
Nice jump. Ooh.
Spot dodge. We check the throw. Ryazo's still in this, but you jumped in. Got anti-aired for your troubles. Monarch staying alive here, and we're going to a critical game number 3.
I mean, that threat was very real. I feel like Monarch, taking this moment here to breathe through it, was feeling the pressure because that was pretty intense from Ryazo, being relentless as we made that approach, but still was able to keep calm, reviewing the notes as per usual. We'll see. Don't zoom in on those. That's cheating. What are you writing? Thinking, oh my God, you can move the camera. Okay.
Yeah, move the camera away. And
So
even Ryazo
close.
looking away too, like, listen, I'm not trying to peek over.
I mean, that could be a mental mind game, honestly. You see what he wrote? Like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. Don't worry. But that messes you up.
Oh, we go for the Thunder Flash. Monarch delays the button press, catches. And whatever was in that notebook, Zero, it was full of the right takes as Monarch is playing this fairly flawlessly, able to recover after the ultimate arrows just in time to anti-air Ryazo.
Couple 5Us, make that approach, lock it down. 5L, nice shot.
Interruption. We go for the throw. Ryazo was so conditioned in that situation to just constantly throw tech that even Monarch wasn't quite on time to get it right there. And yeah, strong round here for Monarch. It's now set point for him. Ryazo, you have to make the comeback now if you want to stay alive in winner's side at the very least. There's one more opportunity to get into top 8 if you fall down. Monarch making the adjustment, catching out the empty hand. Thunder Flash, we get the jump in. Monarch, rare misexecution, not getting the anti-air. Oh, no!
Yeah, mistimed the dash light here, so we'll certainly capitalize. Yeah, expecting a projectile. We wanted the ultimate 6 claw to go right through.
Yep. BC out from Monarch, the first one spin of the round. Punish though, Ryazo taking a lot of damage. Any hit is going to do it for Monarch 0, and that is a scary situation for Ryazo to be in, but finds a 6 claw execution. Gets the wall bounce as well. You have SSBA in your back pocket. Yeah, you spend it absolutely. Take away as much of those break points from Monarch as possible. All of them to be, in fact. Now, honestly, strike throw, either option with that 50% damage bonus is going to kill Monarch.
Yes, indeed. I mean, that has been the threat, right?
Oh, that was ambiguous as hell!
And the Raging Chain to threaten even right after. Actually, it would have been just Raging Strike just to get the guarantee. All right. Final game, final round.
Game with the demons. That was such an insane jump in. Catching Monarch, trying to low profile something. We're going for the wall cling. The shimmy works out here for Ryazo. But this round ain't over yet. Monarch is a very resilient player. Just needs an opportunity to force Ryazo back to full screen. But Ryazo is putting Monarch into yet another guess for set situation.
Oh no, my goodness! The EX gated demons right in Monarch's face. Ryazo closing the door and advancing to top 8.
Over Monarch, which again, that's the first time Ryazo has ever beaten Monarch in a set. The first time he has taken more than one game over the Metera player. New year, new Ryazo, y'all.
I'm telling you, it's a different era for all of these competitors here. We're all put on notice with this Granblue versus tour, and I feel like that has reinvigorated the competition because now we have that guaranteed tour, a short stint, so it means every tournament really matters. I mean, it mattered before, but now, because that shorter time frame, you really got to try to make your best effort, put your best foot forward here. one of the few qualifying guaranteed spots for Cygames finals.
Yeah, but no, and Ryazo put his best forward entirely in that particular set. Whatever notes Monarch had, you missed a couple of crucial details right there. Those last couple of throw shimmies were super effective.